have a. We're gonna play No Amendment. Let me test the sounds right quick. Okay. So that being said, we've been live. We're live. I want to see if it's like showing up on there. It is. Now check it out on my laptop. All right, we're here. By the way, we have a new subscriber, Mike. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you for being a new subscriber. We're gonna have the music at 50% because I think last time it wasn't as loud for me on a personal level. But we're also gonna change this right quick. It should be good. Well, here, hold up. We're gonna start soon. I just want to fix my microphone a little bit. Do. Okay. Do. I'm probably gonna. Oh, it's already at a hundo. Okay. Well then. It's interesting. My mic settings is already on a hundo. Excuse. Audio settings. Sound systems, I guess. Seal series. So everything's at 100. So technically speaking, everyone should be able to hear me. Okay. So let me hear myself on another source. Okay, let me hear myself right here. Hello. Hello. I might have to throw another pass on my microphone. So gain. Correct. So let's just do like 2 decibels. Or 3. 3 decibels. Increase. Alright, and then does that also apply for we're gonna increase it a little bit because we're gonna go 4 because like my microphone's like right next to my face. Okay, cool. I like the sounds and I don't like how everything's repeating. Okay, so We're back. Welcome back to No, I'm Not Human. We're gonna get this game started right quick. So go ahead and mark this. We're gonna do a new game because I was kind of I wasn't respecting this game. And again, big thanks to Mike for subscribing. So I'm gonna try to get to the point where I really like. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you just tired of staying at home? So I'm gonna do a completely new game. I have a little bit more of a strategy now. Yeah, I remember. In the last gameplay, I completely died. Um, we completely died. We got shot by a vigilante, like a purger type of guy. But it was just way too hot yesterday, so we took blah blah blah. Blah. Dang it! We took off early. Okay, that's what it said. Thank goodness for replay. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. There's that little girl. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Yeah, I used to cry. All right, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, so we're doing this all over again. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. We're gonna be a little bit more conservative with our decisions. We're gonna be a little bit more conservative with how we approach this game because I was kind of doing willy nilly stuff and it affected me badly. So I have to be very careful. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying cold, hard on the ground, and appear to be fast asleep. They're things are good for them right now. The skinny dog is standing in the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Okay. And then there's that kombucha that I complete like the saves are very scarce, very scarce. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family's asleep. So, with that being said, I wonder if I just went to sleep. Hmm. I can't sleep now. What if someone comes here looking for shelter? All right, so I do have to abide by those rules. We are in Rumor Aloya. All right, we're gonna be quick. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Fine. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. It also said that there are people coming from underground. They're calling themselves visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you've noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. I'm just gonna say I look after myself. I'm sure you can, but I'm not sure you understand how dangerous it is to be alone right now. How about I stay with you for just one night, just in case? It'd really help put my mind at ease. Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Okay, playing this game again, I'm thinking about something. We'll talk about it later. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. All right. So we're just gonna speed run it. Aha. There's something on the floorboards. It's almost as if I've already known what's gonna happen. Breaking news! At 6:28 today a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that the viewer refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Excuse me. Despite their elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. Nope, I don't look that way anymore. Not anymore. I don't know what that means. I hate sleeping with myself. Mysterious character. Ooh, shiny. Yeah, I know how to do this. Oh, here we go. Hello, this is the emergency services. Dispatch, how can I help you? People, they're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, no, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. Okay, I had to blow my nose right quick. Can't look out there. We already know. Beer day. Now, I wonder, I do have like some phone numbers saved on my phone. I wonder if I can just like reuse them from the last time we played. I'm just kind of curious if you can kind of like Metal Gear this and break like the not really like the fourth wall, but like, okay. Let's let's call the Forest. Let's call Forest. Let's see what we can do here. Because I have the numbers saved. I wonder if this would like break the fourth wall or something, or do the numbers change? Okay, so you can't really do that. Let me call my neighbor right quick because I already have his number written down. And if this doesn't work, then you just have to collect the numbers. Yeah, 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 yeah. You have to collect the numbers. You can't really like use any phone numbers unless you like get them in game, I guess. All right, so our neighbor's in the kitchen. Well, good to know. I didn't have to take pictures of these numbers. Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let people in. Let people in. I get that. I know you might not be crazy about having company over, but you have to let them in. My cousin doesn't know for sure why. We can't just bug her down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no. And tell them that someone's in the house with you. Why do I need to have people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs for being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day of this heat, so choose who you want to test carefully. As you'll have to take a real close look. It's straining work, but don't worry about chatting with people. They won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you like, and be sure to look out of your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do is survive. I'll hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. All right, that's it for now. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm heading back tomorrow night. Write down my number just in case they just set up a line over there. 82. Oh, it's a different number now. Wow. Okay. Well, let me call them up right quick, because I never did get their number, like to them to answer. I never quite got them to answer. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, well, I don't want to talk to you either. All right, well, we have two energy, so I'm trying to figure out the resources of this game. We're gonna go in the middle. Oh, I'm trying to figure out the resources like management in this game. I don't know if it's people that give you the ability to like, you know, get more energy or what, but like I ended up having like 5 energy, then it dropped down back to 2. I don't know how I did that. In the distance, just by the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting, light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. So I think I'm gonna get energy drinks instead of the coffee for the Huba. What's a beer day? You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something they pay you no mind. Okay, so I'm just even though I'm pretty sure this is all linear. I wonder if like the windows seem to be linear right now. There's deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. I wonder how linear this game is, or if there's like some RNG factor into it.
Hi, is my daddy here? Can you get them for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There's lots of strange people out here tonight.
What's your dad's name?
You forgot his name? Oh, wait, you're just testing me if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions too to test people.
How did you get here in one piece? Yeah.
I don't know. Everything feels opposite day. People stay at home and sleep during the day, and they go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of.
Or is there? I'm just gonna say, have a good day.
Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you can move stuff around the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye.
I'm gonna choose like different dialogue options as well. Can I come in? Okay, this guy died before. I'm gonna be friends with him. I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable, but I don't mean to harm anyone. Don't worry. Life's just crappy sometimes, you know. So what can you say, my good man? Can I come in? You sure you won't make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why do you think it'll be here any different? What else would I do otherwise? Just stand outside and wait for the sun to take my skin? No, I'd prefer to avoid that. As long as I'm alive, I'll look for someone to talk to. If that isn't here, maybe I'll just get lucky somewhere else. And if I have an ounce of luck left in this life, it might just be someone who's not a complete jerk. All right, just come on in. Thank you. Trusting people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. I don't even understand that saying, if I'm going to be honest with you, but I appreciate you trusting me. Perhaps I shouldn't promise anything. Perhaps you'll even give me a beach? I'm kidding. Okay, I'm not letting. I'm not gonna let you in. As much as I love getting their backstories, it's like I'm gonna try and play for keeps now that I got a feel for this game. Sorry to bother you, Soleil. It was just so hot today, and the TV said we shouldn't go outside in the sun. Could maybe find a space for me? Who are you? I live outside the city. The asphalt out there is heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually worked the register at a local store. At one point, I don't know anymore. They fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. What do you do now? Try to survive somehow? It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll be over soon. You should leave. Okay, I get it. Thanks for hearing me out anyways. Okay, clearly, I should go then. Bye? Yeah, bye. Yeah, bye. Alright. Yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you been seeing how gnarly things are out here? What the hell's going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? What did I miss? Okay, there we go. That's how he's. Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? Okay, the sun's flaring up and burning people alive during the day. Creatures that look like human are crawling up. Everything, bro. No freaking way. Bro, I saw that movie, the one with the bald dude. So all we gotta do is send a team of badass astronauts heroes to the sun, right? With Tom Hanks and Ben Affleck. Boom. Rocket launched. Mission to stop the world from ending is a go. Radical, dude. Oh, and the team has to have 4 people. That's like totally the golden survival number. What the hell are you even saying? Do you really have no idea what's happening out there? Sure, man. It's a mess out here. People talking crap on their fellow man, harsh and mellows with all this doom and gloom. And after all that stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. But movies, man, they got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're way more fun than books, bro. I always wanted to end up in a movie someday. All right, come on in. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like his vibe. I'll give him a shot. Yo, appreciate it, my man. Man, might be the raddest thing that's happened to me like ever. They should totally make a movie about this someday. Yeah, honestly,
Honestly, that's a great idea. I'm thinking about making a short. I by the way, I do film here and there. I'm part of the film industry as well. So I'm gonna give it my dart. I'll give it a shot. That's actually a great idea. Good afternoon. Here are the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights have surpassed blah blah blah. Experts suspect this is related to a society ever growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with phenomena we are calling the visitors. Eyewitnesses' accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Da, da, da. So just perfect white teeth, like not perfect teeth, just perfectly white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates. Excuse me. But first, a message from our sponsors. Buy groceries. Used to mean trudging down the store, but with Forest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Da 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 da. Or rest. Delicious relaxation at home. Okay, so the numbers are RNG, so that tells me perhaps people's characters will be RNG as well, like whether or not they're a visitor or not. And you know what? With that being said, I might have to actually test everyone, like actually test everyone. And now for our new program, yes, blah blah blah. It's simple. You send in your photos, and we'll check out who you really are. I should use like the ticket every once in a while too. Just send in your phone to yes, I am human. Human verification. Oh, agency. We'll handle the rest. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. I wonder if that's actually a real thing. I might try that. Yo yo. But also sending a picture of like myself to like random emails is also kind of sketch as well. So maybe I ought to wait for somebody to do that and post it online. All right, buddy. I guess I'll read this again. Don't know why it's not in the corner. I thought it was the rule. Then again, Dad never gave a damn about the rules. Toto, pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack grass. Yes, was there something you wanted? Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame a chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's mind. The sun tearing and the break explosion, the arrival of visitors, and economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It's all effed up. It's effed us all up. Some crumble under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed into the bar, and screamed, "Stop effing blaming everything but yourselves!" Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beers, foam, don't ruin the pint. Molten hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? I need to test you. Okay, what do you want to check? Let me see your teeth. You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Take in that odor of sadness and smoke. Yeah, you're good, my brother. Pretty yellow, right? So F off with your tests. I'm not a visitor. Yeah, I'll leave you alone. You good? You good? Alright, don't know where that other guy is. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud by to yourself. One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. What the heck? This guy is Cucumber Day. Super antisocial. Or unsociable. Grandma grabbed everything in the dishes. Pulled away a fancy set as for holidays. Now who the hell needs it? I'm just like reviewing all this other extra stuff just in case if I get someone watching that's new here. He said back then, when I'm gone, you decided if you want to open that box or not. It's been deciding for 15 years, still can't make up my mind. Is that a new ending I hear? Where's that guy at? There he is. Yeah, bruh. Screw this. We also have to like people manage too, because like I can't have like my energy is very scarce, so I have to be very careful. So, dude. What were you doing before the cataclysm? Ah, bro, I was just chilling, watching flicks, hanging with the homies. But now, no more movies, no more hangouts. Real bummer, dude. TV just loops the same thing. Panic, commercial, panic, commercial. My homies don't even pick up anymore. Heard some big shots saying, now it's time. Now is not the time for fun. This is a crisis. Man, screw that, boy. Fun never ends in Fun Town. Booyah! So, dude, like, no worries at all. I got you, homie. Let me see your sticky teeth. Check it. Yeah, your teeth are pretty. From all that ganja, teeth totally look like I grew up chewing corn, not cereal, right? But bro, these chompers tough as nails. Popped a bottle with them once, man. Wild. Totally almost bit off my tongue. Beers kept flowing, bro. Come on, man. Just like to blaze it, you know? Okay. I'm messing up his character. All right. Let's call my neighbor. He never picks up, by the way. And he's like, "You can call me whenever." Like, what's the point of having this if you never pick up? Ah! Hey, neighbor, good to hear from you. So, you let a couple people in yet? If not, then you should really start thinking about it. Got any questions? You taking people? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can you do? Got any questions? How do you sort the issue with food? I got lucky, stocked up ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. But if you want something special, there's always free delivery service for rest. For rest. Um, don't know their number, but you'll catch it on the TV or radio ads. Got any questions? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best not to jump to conclusions though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Got any questions? Yeah, you're right. I totally messed that one up before with the doctor in the last playthrough. Like instantly I was like, you're dead. Hello. Would you like to place an order? I'm gonna get Energeca, because like the coffee buff must be like temporary because it does not stick with you. The coffee buff like gives you extra usable energy, and Energeca just gives you replenishes like one of your energies. So like to me, it's like it's the same thing. But if I'm gonna lose my energy resources anyways as the game progresses, to me it's like I might as well just like use Energeca. All right, we're gonna get some people over. I can't really go to sleep. I have to wait until I suss everyone out. Hmm. What's that guy doing? What's my boy doing? Oh yeah, I gotta check the windows. See your neighbor and daughters through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There is a strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see it in his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that terrifying visitor passes by your house. So honestly, like I kind of vibe checked everyone. I feel very confident with everyone here. But I wonder if it's advisable for me to like pick up like one or two more people. Hi, Forest Delivery here. Didn't think delivery. I already read all this, but I'm gonna do it again. You know, I didn't expect people to skip shopping before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge no matter how you slice it. But this dang sun, they moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish we got hazard pay or tips for lugging that heavy stuff around. Anyways, sorry, I got sidetracked. Ready to accept your order? Thank you. Have a good day. I mean, oh, night. So not used to that. Watch out. There's literally a dude right here. I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it'll suit me just fine. We'll see you for what? Lord have mercy. I'm speaking plainly, am I not? For hiding away, my child. I wish to stay here. And since we're speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire you as to your amenities. You do have holy icons, I presume? I also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation. Are you out of your effing mind? Do not use such base language with me, you godless savage! Have you no fear of our Lord? Have you no shame? I asked a simple question about your home, and you curse at me. I'm gonna be honest with you, you kind of scare me. Well, rest assured, I shall do my best to drive foul language like that right out of this place. You should leave. Look at those eyes! So that's how it is, then. You turn away a poor old woman, indeed. My death will weigh heavy on your soul, child. Our Lord will judge you before the gates of heaven. Mark my words. Man, you are spiteful. Get away from me. I'm glad I drove you away. Hey, hey. You on the other side of the door. I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? Why are you so cheerful? There's enough anger out here already. Yet times are tough, but there's still so much worth fighting for. The next generation of art, just the joy of it, life itself. If we keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then hey, maybe things will get a little easier. So you want to lie to people? Why call it lying? People are neck deep in their own pain right now, and I don't get why. Or I get why. I don't know what it says, and I get why. Okay, but sometimes if you remind people of the ways they used to be happy back when their goal was simply to survive, but to create something beautiful, you get what I'm saying? Life's gotten too bitter lately. Yeah, you should come on in. If I remember correctly, he was a good guy, but we'll see. Hope you remember what it feels like to feel joy. Maybe then death won't only be the only thing on your mind. So we'll allow him, and we'll see what the other person is. Vibe check. Enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello, could you please let us in? What happened? I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. I had 5 kids. Now this is the only one left. My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Where did your other kids go? Are your kids dead? Where did your other kids go? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I want to go to his house, but I just don't have enough strength anymore. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with someone who acts like a complete a-hole. Forget him. Look, the most important thing to me is finding my kids. Your kid looks disgusting, but I'll allow you to come in. Finally, almost. Come on, get a move on. Pick your spot. We'd be out of here by tomorrow, I promise. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll go to bed skis. What? Smells like someone died tonight. Okay, that's bad. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has funded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated FEMA, FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their funding, the agency has already discovered new ways to identify dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that the sign helped identify who have crawled out from underground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac, but first some ads. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious behavior. To do so, use the invitation excuse me, to visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a guest, call our hotline. Da, 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 da. I think that number's the same. All right, who died? Oh my gosh, that dude always dies. Okay, it's one of you two. INA says you. It's stuffy here. You okay? How's the kids? He he's tired. He's like me. He's just shy around new people. So he's a bit extra killing. Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. That they might not complain, but you can see it written on their faces. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them all this, but it's too late to change any of that now. Stuffy here. Let me test you. Fine, go ahead. Test me. I have nothing to hide. Let me see your hands. Here, take a look. Pretty clean. They're shovels, not palms. All for kids. They look pretty clean. Okay, let me test the other guy because like there's no way that this dude saw, dude. So what do you work? Work? Only suckers work, dude. I was living out. I was out there living. You get me? Saw this movie once. The main guy, uh, straight up to me, tell me, do factory dudes look happy? Hell nah. I threw parties, man. Met red new homies. That's real living. Like uh, I guess was a warehouse manager once. I guess was okay. Like I guess was a warehouse manager once. Delivery joint folks set me up. You know, I don't know what you mean. So you're living off your parents. Why hustle, dude? When I got it all figured out. Not using what's already got is hella dumb. Like you got a big ass gun. Excuse my language. Big butt gun, right? You just gonna hang it on the wall? No, I'm just gonna go with the flow, same as you. All right, dude, let me test you. And dude, I was like digging up a geocache recently. Dirt, don't sweat it. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I might have to pop you because we already lost somebody, and you're the only person. Like one time, I was super baked, staring at my fingers, and dude, I realized those are my fingers. Just wiggle them, watch them. Trippy stuff, man. I'm sorry, man. You gotta go. Damn, you're hardcore. Wait, do you like feel the gun is part of you now? That's wild, bro. See ya. I mean, I thought we were vibing. There we go. That was a visitor. You killed the tall dude. That dude always dies. Uh, well, see you later, alligator. Okay, we did the deed. Today's family day. I can't believe I lost a tall dude already. Have your eyes become red? Your teeth white? Has dirt appeared on your nails? An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. Look at that. That dog is like, really now? Don't let them take this bite. Call our experts immediately. 777-460. Yeah, what do you want me to do? Go cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body of the pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. A likely story. Well. I can't believe I lost the tall dude already. I don't like that. Everything's gonna be okay. Still feeling cheerful? Not exactly cheerful, but I'm not falling apart either. We're still human, still holding on. We're not making the storm any worse than it already is. When it's all over, I think we'll be able to forgive each other for the things we've done. As long as there's compassion, there's humanity. You with me? Man. Alright, let's call our neighbor. I had to pop someone in the head, neighbor. I need to talk about it. Hey, neighbor. You saw what happened out there. Those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked to me into going out to play tonight. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risked her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Is your daughter okay? I don't know. With all those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. But back at home, she says she saw a face in the grass. I'm trying to convince her it was only her imagination, but she's not really biting. Who killed them? It was a pale, tall thing. I thought it would only kill people who stayed inside. I thought I had it under control. Figured if I ever saw that silhouette, we'd head straight back home. But I didn't think about what else she might see. Be careful, buddy. Thanks. You too. Take care. Wow, he's actually picking up. What a champion. Hello, people. Please hold while we connect you with an available visitor removal specialist. Hello, how are you? Why do you need to know who I am? Who are you? What do you mean? I see you avoid my question. It seems the visitor spirit has already begun to take root inside you. Now listen carefully. You don't have much time. Tell me, do you ever leave a slice of bread out in the kitchen? Slice of bread? You don't leave offerings for the house spirit? No wonder this visitor spirit took an interest in you. Do you have a personal computer at home? A personal what? You seriously don't know what a computer is? Okay, never mind. Moving on. Very well. Then please confirm. Did you consume any mushrooms? No. Then don't start. Not even kombucha. Otherwise, it'll be easy for the spirits to claim your body. Even one sip of and the mycelium could have started growing inside you and take over your body like a puppet. Phew. This is not a simple case. Not simple at all. All right, then. One last question. Has there been any blood spilled at your home? I'm gonna say yes. Ah, that explains it. It's not a visitor spirit, it's a spectral spirit, a dead person's soul. And unfortunately, specters aren't exactly my area's expertise. You'll need an exorcist for that. They'll help you. I'm afraid there's nothing more I can do for you. Goodbye. Visitor removal session is now complete. Thank you for using the service. Consultation fee. What? I thought a fee? That's correct. Our visitor removal specialists need to make a living after all. How would you rate your experience? Uh, a strong 1 out of 10. Thank you. Your feedback is very important to us. Am I really getting text messages now? Why? Let me see. Don't care about that. Hmm. Nothing very important. I got a couple of messages. I gotta rummage through right quick. Okay. Forest. Ah, they already got me. Bima. Hello, this is the Federal Emergency Management Agency Medical Division. We're now able to provide consultation services regarding official visitor screening procedures. Please state your question. What should I know about the teeth? Bracket testing recommend avoiding tobacco. Smoking may affect the condition of the teeth, leading to unreliable results. Please state your question. To ensure a proper reading of your visitor, please refrain from washing your hands before the water may remove surface residue, which can lead to errors and blah blah blah. I mean, yeah, like of course, those like all that stuff will be a factor. Oh, I already popped that guy. Whoops. I mean, not whoops. Don't care. Can't believe I lost a dude already. That sucks. TV. Reports say a pale mania has appeared in the streets of the city. From various testimonies, police have learned that his victims all had one thing in common: they were alone. Additionally, the maniac likes to talk to the victim before committing their vicious murder. Police have assembled a sketch of the killer from eyewitness accounts. The suspect is a very tall, pale, middle-aged man with black hair. He is of slender build, and he wears a single pair of pants. Further reports have added that he sometimes also wears the skin of a different person. This information has not been confirmed. If you do see this man, do not open your door. Please do not tell him, and do not tell him that you're alone. That is all for now. Yeah, last time I did that, it was like an instant game over for me on the demo. That I never got a chance to upload, but it's cool. We play for fun. We still had fun. I'm just gonna go to bed. Okay, no deaths, no deaths, no deaths. Can we handle it? Can we handle it? Windows. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples. We're looking for someone to set up base. That doesn't sound good. Family day. The charred husks of teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. Two female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left out to rot there. Did I already see the dead teenagers? Ah, whatever. I did it on my other photos. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently, it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Yeah, they don't do a good job. Howdy. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand. I don't need anything from you. I've got a gun, brother. Delicious. Despair gives courage to the coward. Yes? So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside, but who knows where they'll be in a few days. You dinky boy. Wonder if I could just stay here. Aha! Oh my good lordy! Good, good day, homeowner. Are you renting out rooms here? Something like that. A rather vague answer. Well then, well fine. I suppose we can finalize an agreement at a later date, backdated appropriately, of course. Although in lieu of a formal contract, how much do you charge per night? Pay what you want if you feel you have to. Excuse me, do I look like I need a favor? Unbelievable. To think a member of the respectable rental institution would turn their nose up at good money. Fine, we'll settle this properly later with a full legal contract. Let me see. Little pipsqueak. I almost want to say you should leave. I'm feeling quite okay with the people in my party right now. Excuse me? Did you just say I should leave? Was that a threat? You might want to reconsider your tone. I can interpret that as a threat to my life. Which, incidentally, contravenes Article 119 of the Constitution. And trust me, that won't look very good for you. I'm going to be honest with you. Get out of here. Have a pleasant day. Yeah, I'm good. So, we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we'll remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I like to start a conversation with a divination. To tell my fortune by choosing a page. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open? Your fortune? How about towards the beginning? The dead soon shall speak, but none will heed their words. Goodness me, how shockingly relevant. Though I suppose it's not much of a surprise to hear that now. What does it mean? I need to think it through thoroughly, carefully. Do you have any insights to the offer? Anyways, I come here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I can't yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have another ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Oh, that was my divination. Okay. Well, I didn't let anybody else in, so that way I can just like keep my party a little bit easier to manage. But that little pipsqueak, man, that dude was a Dorcas. No one died. Woo! Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to the reports, FEMA discovered the signs after observing detained visitors. Noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed with red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA. But first, a word from our sponsors. Oh, let's see what this. Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started Bobber Brewery together. Since then, Bobber surname has become one of the best selling beers both at home and in bars. Bob Cerny beer. Drink the good stuff. Drink a lot. Now available. Hmm. Welcome. It's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we'll uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. Today we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of. Wait, what? He's not coming? Why not? How did they steal all of his documents? There was mountains of information there. Darn it! I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Mother! Was that Samuel L. Jackson? I like how they cut off the. Oh, I guess it's the radio. They did cut off. What's the day? Conjunctivities Awareness Day. All right, time to test y'all. What happened to your kid? It's so stuffy here. Didn't you have a kid with you? Huh? He's still around. Probably just wandered off somewhere. I need to know where my other kids went. Do you have a phone? I could call their father. That way I don't have to see his ugly mug again. Let me test you. Fine, go ahead. Let me see your eyes. Okay, look. Okay, you look good. You're good. See those huge bags? Yeah, that's what sleep deprivation will do to you. I'll leave you alone. Everything gonna be okay. Have you always been like this? No, not always. I used to be pretty angry at people, at the world, at myself. I snap over nothing, slam doors so hard I crack the frame. But at some point, I realized all anger does is destroy. First on the inside, then everything else around you. One time, I lashed out on someone who only wanted to help me. Now, well, she's gone. Now she gone. That moment broke something in me. I knew I had to change, or I'd destroy everything I touched. So I learned to let go, breathe, and make peace. That's how I got here. Let me test you. Let me see your eyes. Okay, you look good. Eyes remember a lot. Well, I did kill 2 people. Where'd that dumb little kid go? Probably in here. Hmm. No, seriously, where'd your freaking kid go, dude? Hmm. I don't like that. I wonder if there's like an interactable where he just pops up. No, high key. Where's your dumb little kid at? It's actually kind of scary. The cupboards? In the fridge. Oh, nowhere. Hmm. I'm wondering if it'll like show up as an interactable. That's so interesting. Let me check myself. Eyes. Eyes look fine. Not red. Nothing. Nothing they can pin on me. Ah, okay. Now I get what I was supposed to do with the vigilante. I should have shown him something that like my eyes or something like that. And then I ended up getting like the bad ending because it's like I already passed one of the tests. I'm so stupid. Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by all this. The murders of soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up on my door last night. Asked about the people staying here, scribbled something on the tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Where'd they take them? Hell if I know. They said it was for tests. I thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better to think they'd help us or get us to a safe place. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in hell I'm ever letting that happen over my dead body. Those bastards, so much as lay a finger on her, I'll tear them apart. What is FEMA? I don't know. No one really knows much about them. They came out of nowhere acting like they got everything under control. But how do they even spot the signs when they are all just human traits, normal human traits? Feels like they're not telling us the whole truth. But I did expose someone, so I feel like there's some levity to what they're saying. I'm grabbing some food, not some food, but some stackies. Never thought we'd end up living through interesting times. The sun, the visitors, and now FEMA. So many questions and not a single dang answer. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise me you'll look after my daughter. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I know I can count on you. I got you, buddy. All right, I gotta go. Stay strong. Yeah, I figured. Let's see. Forest. Oh. Hmm. Well, the kid being gone kind of creeps me out. Hmm. Hmm. Oh no. Neighbor's house was a he'd just painted white. It burned through because it's now blacker than black. Seems like the fire went out only a short while ago. Could someone have burned it down on purpose? Come to your neighbor's family, so everyone's still alive. Where thoughts stroll in your head, and you overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. I'm eating licorice. Oh my god, the pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in the helmet. He's the head of a soldier. His face is frozen in terror and grimace. We're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Hmm. Our squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. So shit, there's a mouse out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Hmm. Is he alone, or is he just that good? Good evening. I'm from FEMA. I'm making house calls. Running the neighborhood checking the residents. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials if it'll put you at ease. Anyways, visitors rarely move in groups. Maybe it can never. How are you going to help us? First order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Once we do, they'll be able to develop suitable response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. Does FEMA have a plan of action? Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of your people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board. Then we'll send them back. So I just wait here for something to happen? Yes, once we have more information, we'll provide instructions to all the citizens. You have no need to worry at the moment. We'll just take one person and try to get them back as soon as possible. Take care. See ya, buddy. I didn't even have a choice. You just went. All right, we need to restock on people. Hey, kid. How things holding up around your neck of the woods? I ain't from around here. Never been. Understand one spot too long. But I can't roam around like this like I used to. Age will do that to you. What are you hoping to find here? Here in town? I just need a place to rest my bones, kid. Ever since this damn business with the sun, they've been crawling out of the holes more than ever. I'm telling you, son, they're up to something, and they need to be put down. Where's your weapon then? I had a rifle, but Dan got me killed. They waited till I passed out, snatched it while I was asleep. I hightailed it out of there. You bet your ass they fired. Armor idea of whatever. Nothing human except the skin that they wear, kid. Come on in. You run saw. You got some backbone, son. We'll wipe them out. We'll let no varmint within a mile of this place. Hi, let me in. What happened? My dad. They killed my daddy. Why they do that? They're just sitting in the kitchen and they did something. And then they set the house on fire. When I went around, I could hear them laughing. Come on in. That little girl better not be killed. Hmm. There's a cat. Hi. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will you? How will help you? Who are you? I dance ballet. Can you tell? You remind me of someone. Do I? Sure. The tall man. So what now? You tell me more, or what? Strange thing to say. Prove that you're a person. Ah. Did I pass the test? You open or no? Yeah, just come on in. I make myself home here. Come on, kitty. Time to run and enjoy. Kitty. All right. Someone might die. I'm gonna save right now. Hmm. Actually, no. I'm not gonna save. Not right now, because I already made all my decisions. Someone died. Gee, I wonder. FEMA has announced that they enacted a new protecting measure. Immediately full quarantine all major areas. Travel outside your city or nearby villages. Travel outside villages or cities prohibited. Stay in your area. FEMA revealed new identification hairless armpits. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Damn this licorice. Hmm. Feeling lonely, anxious, got no one to talk to. When phone, realize it's just what you need. Call us. We'll connect you with her conversation partner. Sounds good. Okay, sis. Hey, kitty. Bye bye bye. A bugga bugga bugga. A bugga bugga bugga. All right, let's order something. I gotta test out a girl because I just lost somebody. Hopefully, it's not the one with the kid. Hello, you reached for us. Would you like to place an order? Let me just get some canned cat food. Okay, it looks like nothing. Lots of patatas. All right, buddy. Kitty's here. What more do you need? Why are you here? What dumb question? You open door. Ask yourself what for. What am I for? It's all same to me. Place is place. Said go here, so I went here. I don't want nothing, not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? I need to test you. Let me see your armpits. Haha, stare, sniff, what else? Ah, you're pretty hairy. Enjoy it? Hmm, I need to test you. Let me see your hands. So what? I dance. Why interrupt the look at dancy hands? Kinda dirty though. Kitty. He insists Kitty is alive. Lucky Kitty. It makes large pain in hand and ass. Let me see. Are you here? Okay, we already did that. I need to test you. Let me see your teeth. Teeth? You chew up what conscious leaves behind. Perfect white teeth. Eat it all. Bite a tasty whole. What is conscience? Hmm. We're gonna try. We're gonna drink an Energetica, and then we're just gonna double check because we already lost somebody. What does it say? Pure chemicals. Why not drink it if why? But why not drink it if you need to stay up? Pure chemicals, but why not drink it if you need to stay up? Okay. Hold on. One more. We're gonna test one more because like so far you got two. You got two on you. Let me see your eyes. So hands and teeth. Ah, now more interesting part. I have things written people see. Yeah, you're dead. Tragedy. You live alone, yes? So how it feel? Feels like you need to die. Don't like the red blood? Don't like the red blood? You spill much every hour, every day, yet fan of it. Do you not? Yes or no? That's what she wants. Never thought she'd favor big idiot. Never thought. Yeah, I figured you were a bad person. I had to risk somebody. Who died? Oh my god, that's horrible. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. That's just terrible. So what happened to the kid? Hmm. Now I'm back to two people. Stay sharp, any one of us could be a visitor. More of a ranger. Lived out in the wilds, no TV, just radio. That's how I found out about what's going on. So I won't let no one cross my threshold. No, sir, my home's my fortress. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Daddy, daddy. The girl calls out for her father nonstop. There's no end in sight to her hysterics. Poor girl. Hmm. I ordered some cat food. Okay. So far, I like my decision so far. I'm gonna go ahead and actually save. And then we're gonna go hit the hay. Look at the ruins of your neighbor's house. Happy family lived here until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelmed you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house, oh so very soon. Hmm. G human skull decorating sake, still wearing a helmet. The skin is burnt black. Looks like someone yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can shake the feeling that the grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy, pale visitor. Good day. I did forget to call phone roulette, but BM officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're talking to one of the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there's a few more body bags. Good evening. I'm with FEMA running a routine inspection. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will the you? What about the last inspection? The results were inconclusive. The study of this unaffected more thoroughly. We need to take someone else from your household. I'm not interested in these tests. You misunderstand. This is not a choice. Oh my gosh! One way or another, this is happening. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner it will be all over. We are unable to immediately transfer a suspect visitor to a quarantine center. Issue them a mandatory appearance slip. What the heck? They just took the little girl! You know, I promised to protect her. So you're holed up here, I see. What do you think about that guy? The one in the suit? I don't know how I feel about him. Why feel at all? Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, would you say? Or do you want to fit it all by yourself? I can't do anything. Yes, I know. What can any one person do in the face of disaster? Cosmic calamity? Death? Listen, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Okay, so now I actually might need to get like start accepting everyone into my house because I'm down to one guy. I'm losing people. Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is where you decide. Already dead. Why'd you ask me to let someone in with a cat? Powerful entity awaits a cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eye reach far, but even I do not see all. One thing yet is clear, though. Something wicked come this way. You cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? Excuse me. Jeez. What am I supposed to do with that information? What's going to happen? Nothing. I've already said too much. But for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. Halt your scrutiny until the third sunrise. If you can do that, my guidance can continue. Maybe it'll bring you peace, or at least help you move on. Hope to see you soon. Hmm. Hi, Forester Delivery. How did you become a delivery guy? Just passed the screenings. They checked all the signs, decided I'm human, and oh, you mean how I ended up working in the middle of the apocalypse? Well, what else was I supposed to do? Sit at home and rot? At least out here, I can distract myself and not think about this whole crap show. Yeah, but you're witnessing it. Besides, my family's far away. I'm not around from here. I only came to study at the local university on my own thing. That's too bad. Whatever, being a delivery guy isn't that bad. Besides, what's the point of studying if no one's gonna hire me anyways? Alright, I've got an order here to deliver to you. Ready to take it? Cool. Have a good night. Alright, I have not been able to get anybody in here. I had to let you in. Can I come in and take a... Yes. Where we go after? I'll probably just clap somewhere and never get back up again. I don't care where I end up. Is your friend sick? He's my husband. He's dead. I can't give him proper burial. There's no point in letting him go now. Come on in. I won't be staying too long. I just need to rest for a bit. Take your time. Hello. The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Might I find some peace in your home? Who are you? It doesn't matter anymore. Are you wondering if I'm a visitor? I'm not, but I do have a request. I'll ask you later. I'm not sure if I can trust you yet. Take off your jacket. No. You don't have to let me in. I'll leave. I won't beg. I won't bother you anymore. Come on in. But thank you. Ceiling is a bit low, but it's fine. I mean, I guess I'll have to. Hopefully, no one dies, right, kitty? Okay, we're good. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across the forest area. Experts believe that normally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next for a word from our sponsors. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Science aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introduce our new revolutionary aura sensing photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you to at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo and see if you see black patches. You found a visitor. Now, a word from our sponsors. The heat won't stop you. Feel the drive with Energec. You're alive. Uh, wow, an invigorating energy drink that quenches your thirst faster and more effectively than water. Invigorating. Okay, now available for Forest. A kitty. This is dispatched to quarantine zones. Pass. Blah, blah, blah. Ports explosion at 3 hours. Unit 32-A reporting code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28-8. Code 451 requesting burn team for body disposal. Knowledge initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. Kitty! Pet the kitty. It's not as grumpy as first as you thought. Looks like it's starting to get used to you. Yeah, your last owner is gone. Meow meow. Boo 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 boo. Ay ya ba ba ba. If only there was a little warmth. You're keeping the jacket on? Yes, there's one thought that frightens me. What if I take it off, I can't get warm, even in the heat? If I remove the jacket, will I die from the cold? Or worse, remain alive and feel even colder? Aren't you sweating under it? No, the body sweats to cool itself, but I don't think I can get any colder. Oh, that's horrible. I need to test you. What do you want to check? Let me take a photo. What does the photograph prove? Does it not seem strange to you? But it's not up to me, is it? We'll just take a photo. Candid camera. Did you see something? Show me. I'm gonna keep testing you. I need to test you. Eyes. Now, eyes are the window to hell, not the soul. My soul burned a long time ago. Maybe that's why I'm so cold. Clear eyes, narrow pupils, probably because the cold has tightened my skin. Shame the sun still burns me like everyone else. At least my flesh was warm as it's charged. Leave alone. I need to test you. Let me test. Let me just see your armpits. That requires you to take off your jacket. I need a mo. Just okay. Now look quickly. Whee! Yes, that was unpleasant. I bear it all out of respect for you. Yeah, you're good. Dang, that little girl just got taken. Like, really, dude? Did you really have to take that little girl? That's just so messed up. Stay sharp. Any one of us could be the visitor. So, what's your story? Got me that beer? Yes, give him a beer. That'll do, kid. Like I said, I was holed up in the cabin, keeping to myself. Then one day, the fella gone shown up, desperate, starts banging on the door, begging me to let in. But I ain't gone cuckoo just yet. He was pale, shaken up, like he'd seen death itself. No clue how he got that deep in the woods. Didn't look like no hiker I've seen before, so I told him to beat it. He tried to break the window, but I told him I had a rifle and that's the department running. Figured that would be the last time I saw him. Maybe you should have helped him. You should have let him. And then what? And then what, son? I was sure I'd never see the hair or hide of him again, but later he done found me. But I'll save. Let's hope for another time. You're not much to talk already. Let me guess, you'll open up if there's another video involved. You're sharp, I'll give you that, kid. I don't speak unless it matters, so bring that beer tomorrow, I'll tell you how it ends. Drinking all my beer! Well, I'm making use of, like, all my energy anyways, so it's like, I'm chilling. Hey, buddy. I could use some rest. Is there anything you need? For him to be alive, that's all. That's all I really need. Can I get you some water? I'll just sit here by the faucet. I can drink from it if I need to. I'll leave you then. Why did you have to go and die? You promised me everything would be fine. You told me this will all get better, and then you died. Now I'm the only one left. Why'd you leave me? Screw this. Poor girl. Let me call my neighbor again. And basically, I kind of dropped the ball. I did not mean for her to get taken by that FEMA agent, which kind of sucks. I'll just leave you a message. How depressing would that be? We're just gonna double check. This usually doesn't do anything, so I'm just gonna like double check. Okay, that doesn't do anything. All right, let's see if we can order something, which I doubt. I don't know how that whole system works. Because like sometimes it's like 2 or 3 days before I can actually get something. Okay, so they say try back tomorrow. Oops. 891-533. Phone roulette. Hello, you reached phone roulette. We'll connect you to a perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold. Hi, hello. Hello. I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I found phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not the right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea just how talking to someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening? Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, thank you so much. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little about myself. Anything particular you want to know? You said your friends wouldn't answer. I'd love to try calling them again, but I don't know how. When the cataclysm started, I decided to leave my hometown, fly as far as possible from the heat. I promised everyone I'd call regularly to check out with each one of them and see how they're doing. But when I got here, I couldn't reach them. Later, I found out why their phone lines been cut. The whole city was cut off from the rest of the world. Now I'm here safe, but all my friends. The thought of never seeing those I care about again terrifies me. I miss the quiet days when life felt simple and the future was something to look forward to. I mean, obviously they miss it. I guess why'd you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have the papers to travel, and then when the cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. He was so crushed he regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I don't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know. He cared about me so much, always listening, always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually I realized we liked each other. I wanted to confess his feelings. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm started, and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little bit about me. Now it's your turn. Uh, I guess I'll just say I'm not used to. Don't be shy. I'm ready to listen. Well, I don't have anyone I'd consider close. I did this last time. I'm gonna go the opposite. So I'm lonely. My father, I hated him, and one day I stopped being his son. Now all I have is this damn house. I'm sorry. It sounded like you're not too thrilled about the house you ended up. It would have been better if it just burned down. I can't possibly imagine how much you hate your father, and if you wanted your house to burn down. Hey, thanks again for talking to me. Goodbye. Stay strong. Man, that's crazy. I don't know if that's gonna do anything different. If that like actually affects me somehow. But we did it. So I have a couple of people in my house right now. Like I have one. They're like my Pokemon. I have two Pokemon. I only have two Pokemons. Oh, I have three Pokemons. Okay, cool. All right, well, I only have three Pokemons. So I vibe checked all of them. So far, everyone's been alive. I don't think I need to really check anybody else besides new people now. I need more kombucha though. Cashier's day. Oh, I need a. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. Can't tell if he's dead or alive. Tear streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with only a single thought: things can only get worse. Gunfire. The story progresses. The path along the field is littered with bodies of those who try to run. Nearby stands a man responsible female officer. He holds a rifle, smoking, still drifting from his barrel. Okay, so she just ran away from that guy. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors desperate for shelter, but it seems like no one's willing to let them in. Yeah, dude, I need to let some people in. Whoa! Damn, everything's on fire. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Poor girl. Why do you sound like a monster? We vibe checked you. Please, no one die. Please, no one die. Smells like someone died tonight. Okay, it's that person. We interrupted this program with the breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your home. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report of the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts, creatures from deep underground? No, this is either a sci-fi novel or a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens? The Walking Dead? A lab experiment gone wrong? According to the authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that the visitor is a human who has come in contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmissions remains unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of visitors. If you want to believe you've been exposed or are unsure whether you might be a visitor, call FEMA hotline. That's for the latest show. Stay tuned for more after the break. Oh my gosh. Okay, so who died? Let me guess. Is the girl in the bathroom? Yep. Why? All right, buddy. I know. Oh wait, maybe it's him. Stay sharp. So how did it end? I'll tell you after you give me sure. Give him a beer. I appreciate it, son. So the fella ran off, and I stayed in the cabin. But then ran out of firewood. Had to go out and grab some. Picked up a bundle, came back, and my rifle was gone. That rattled me. It did. I tore the whole darn place down, but it weren't nowhere to be found. Then I saw him outside the window. That same fella, he had my rifle, but he changed. Taller, skin sagging, naked as a babe, save a pair of shorts. He took the gun in both hands and snapped it like it were nothing more than kindling. Then he had gone just gone stood there staring at like he was waiting for me to blink for me a chance to snap my neck, but he didn't. He just kept watching like we were in some twisted staring contest. And then dawn broke, and the varmint just vanished, and then it hit me. Staying out there alone without a gun, that's a one-way trip to hell, son. So I was up and I got out of there, took off for the sun, done, finished rising. That's how I ended up here. Hope you, I just hope you get the chance to pull the trigger, kid. Who knows? Maybe bullets work. I'd sure like to believe that, son. You know what they say, if it bleeds, it can be killed. Let me test this guy. Let me take your photo. No, sir, I don't like being photographed. Flash reminds me of thunder. It sets me on edge. Nope, I ain't doing it. What a waste. Need to test you? Let me see your eyes. No, kid, my eyes used to be sharp as a pin, but after that last run, they ain't. I was taking down some varmint. He threw some dirt and crap or something in my eyes. Hurts damn all the time now. Okay, easy, kid. That smart's something fierce, but I'll get him. Every last one of them. Maybe we can live in peace again. Okay, first things first. I think this dude is a freaking visitor. I need to test you. So he said blows. Okay, let me see your teeth. Teeth? Okay, fine. I'll show you. Okay, you're a visitor. Of course, my teeth are white. I ain't savage. No, why my? Let me just give you a FEMA notice. What's that? Fine, I'll take it. We'll see what that does, because I actually don't know. Well, you're alive. There's a little more. Any ideas what you do about your temperature? I don't believe I could change this. A hot bath only burns me. I don't feel any warmer. You know, I thought of a metaphor. Picture deep space, vast and frozen. Galaxies are born, stars collapse, and I just observe. I'll never feel the heat of the sun or the warmth of an embrace. It seems neither space nor society needs me. Oh my gosh. Kitty, what do I do? Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm getting a little concerned. I'm gonna feed the cat some cat food. His face is hard to read, but pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling you can sleep peacefully tonight. It feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you. Say thanks. Who knows? Maybe death will pass you home by tonight. Kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Nothing here. I'm just gonna keep checking just in case. Township Day. Alright, so we lost a person. This stinks. If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. I wish you can kind of like speed this. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Okay, 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 sure. Someone please help. can't believe that person died, dude. That's just sad. I'm gonna keep trying my neighbor. Oops. 828. Ah! 828. 848. So I guess like I'm kind of exhausted everything here. Yeah, I exhausted everything. Let's see if I can order some more kombucha because I do want to save. I actually kind of like my run so far. So we're just gonna save right quick. Because I want to make a VR ah I want to make a VR gameplay. All right, we're speed running. I recently just got Underdog, so be sure to see a video on that, not a live stream, a video. So subscribe if you guys want to see that type of stuff. Go to nappies. We're gonna check the text. All right. Let's see what's on the window. Group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They are likely wanting to take shelter there. But is there no place to hide from all this? Any place in the world? I should have saved my kombucha. Okay. You really gotta save your kombucha, man. You really gotta save it. Vigilante. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. The purger. His jacket's covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. On a pole, a man hangs with a sign, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed, or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answers, only guesses. All right, I only have 2 people left, so I need to let some people in. Oh, perfect. Hello there. Oh, here, lean on me for a bit. Do you have room for 2 of us? Are you both sick, or just one of you? We all suffer from depression to a degree. We knew that things were headed even before all this trouble with the sun. Have you been following the news? It's all been leading up to this, but I don't think the sun's actually going to explode. What are you going to do next? Aren't you tired of carrying it around? What are you going to do next? I have to find somewhere where my sister can feel a little more comfortable, and we'll create a new life for ourselves. They say our lives are over, but I disagree. If anything, things should get easier from here on out. Come on in. I need people anyway. Thank you. Help me bring her in. I think her parents' deaths worsened her condition. But she's been like this for some time. Maybe she'll be able to snap out of it. Okay. Hello there, dearie. Walking all the way here. Really took something out of me. Let me tell you. Mind if I pop in and rest? How long were you watching? What really constitutes a long walk, anyways? I just saw that movie. It was a great movie. Take yourself. You're at home. Yet, how many steps have you taken in there? Have you been walking for a long time? You must have been, surely. But March, but I've marched through more decades than you have had hot dinners. That's the difference between you and I, dearie. Uh, you could have just kept walking. Why'd you stop here? Have you got wigs in those ears, dearie? I'm tired of walking. Here, I'd have a chance to catch my breath and maybe have a nice whatever. That's enough for an old lady like me. You tell me something, I'll spin you a yarn in return, share alike. Then maybe these old bones can rest for a while. Yeah, just go ahead. Oh, bless my soul. It looks like you've gotten a what? Right there on my chair? With bad apples like that around, things will get sticky. I'll rest here for a moment, catch my breath, then toddle on if you don't mind. No, I'm not going to kick anybody out. I don't know what you're talking about. Now, you should leave. Well, now, can you be a dear and fetch Granny a stool? I'll just rest my old bones and out of my way. Okay, well, at least she was okay with it, because I'm not gonna kick anybody out. Hey, can you let me in, pal? Who are you? I'm a fireman. I got caught in the sun while we're out fighting forest today. The thick smoke helped prevent us from getting completely burned alive, but it was horrible. The trees, they were they went up like matches sticks. I've never seen anything like it. Smoldering animal carcasses covered the forest floor. I mean, I guess I'll just ask. A hospital? There are no hospitals, pal. When the visitors came here, their whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no help, no helping me now. I'd I'd have better I had been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. Come on in. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't die alone in the dirt. They gave us a slip of paper at work before we went out and put out the fires. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyways. You can you can throw it away or something, or use it for something else. Toilet paper. It's kind of hard to act. It's hard to act. Betsky. No one died. Good afternoon. So how's my energy getting recharged and not recharged? Or like I'm getting extra energy. Good afternoon. This is the news. We're bringing you an important update. Now details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems that one of the city's quarantine zones have come under attack, and from an unarmed individual, the suspect's motives remains unclear at the time, and it is known if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing, a distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bell tolls for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in the web of wax. Huh? Is this them telling us stuff? So am I supposed to see like crawlies? An infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Crewmen indons. Crewmen indons. Crewmen indons. I don't know what that means. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspicion of a corpse disposal. Today's incidents has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed hooded in clothing. However, the greatest challenge may still end up something. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as whatever scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. This is so. Aha! Those weren't attacked. Those weren't the attack. Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. I saw it. I saw it while I was there. I saw what was there. Yikes! That it wasn't human. No, I'm not human. Thank goodness the radio was quick. See what's in the basement. I doubt anything new is gonna be here. Cool. Alright. Who's all his heir? Who's all his heir? Oh, you're still here. Say shop. Any one of us could be a visitor. How did it end? So if I hand over the FEMA notice, what does that do? I'm looking it up. Is one of the most unsettling items in the game. The notices reinforce the idea that their authority is final, operating with cold efficiency. Feminosis show up after the agency becomes involved with one your guest. Sometimes a removed character leaves one behind. Other times you receive it directly from someone connected. While FEMA notices don't necessarily change the mechanics, they add weight to the story. They make it clear that you're not only threatened by visitors, but also by the bureaucracy deciding who stays in your house. By reducing lives to paperwork, FEMA makes it a real final blurb. Hmm. They appear after FEMA removes. When do FEMA they appear after FEMA removes? Are FEMA no confirmed? But they highlight FEMA's power and reinforce it, showing that even humans aren't safe from being taken. So what do I do with them? What to do with FEMA notices? I don't know what this does. Ugh, come on, dude. I don't want to disable my ad blocker. No, FEMA notice. What do they do? No, I'm not human. I mean, I am human in real life, but like, I'm trying to figure out like, what the heck do I do with them? So like, did I send? Because like, this guy's still here. What is a human? What is a human? You'll encounter da da da. Be mindful. This delivery comes right after the officer helps you deal with the tenant. Although its instructions may seem interacting with your tenants will reveal its usefulness. The notice essentially helps identify which tenants should be sent to quarantine. Okay, so he's going to be sent to quarantine. The cat lady is an easy target for that. You must let her in on day 4 to unlock the basement. The feline, which can save lives at night. Ah, I see, but there's more to consider. Most critical scenario for using the FEMA notice is on the 8th day when cultists arrive. You'll need to navigate their presence carefully, otherwise they might be taken by FEMA. Wait, what? To protect your cultists, ensure you have a different visitor in your home. I don't understand how that. I'm gonna be honest with you. So if I hand this over, I'm basically allowing him to like go. Okay, so I handed one to him, so he should be picked up, right? I might have to feed my It's so gosh darn hard. I might have to feed him again. My cat. How you feeling? It seems like it's gotten worse than I thought. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little bit when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've gotten anything loose. I'm already on the way out after all. If only there was a little warmth. You said you had something to reveal when we met. What was it? Huh? I'm not sure what I want to talk about that right now. Something has been on my mind for a long time. It might be why I'm so cold. I loathe to bring it up, but it might just consume me if I don't. I'll tell you tomorrow. I think I'm ready. Jeez, you little tease. I just need to gather my strength. Only someone lend me some. How's your sister doing? I have to help her with a lot of things. I was able to give her a bath yesterday. I couldn't get her in the tub. Get her in the tub at home. Nothing has changed for her yet, but thanks for asking. Depression can make things really complicated. I'm afraid that if something happens and we need to run, she won't find it in herself to stand up. Or she won't be able to eat or anything because she can't find the energy to chew or swallow. I'm tired too. I think I need to rest up a bit. Let me test you. Just don't torment my sister. Let me check your ears. What? What's the visitor sign again? What are you looking for? So what's your conclusion? Nothing. This is the end. How are you holding up? I feel like there's a blanket of chains draped over my body. My entire body. It's all very heavy. It's weighing me down. I want to take it off. Do it already. Let me see your ears. All I have is a left earring. It reminds me of my parents. Yours seem fine. My sister took hers off. It hurts her to remind of them. I'll leave you alone. Okay, Kitty, I need your safety net. This guy. So I do need to have visitors come in my house, so that way I can send them off to visitors. I I I'm not really like cheating, especially if I don't know what to do. Meow. I'm gonna give you another food. His face is a little hard to read, but I'm pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling that you can sleep peacefully at night. Feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you. Say things. Who knows? Maybe death will pass your house. Pet the kitty. Pet the kitty. So I don't have to feed the cat like to like keep it alive. It's pure and simply a tool, a game mechanic. Got it. Got it. Got it. I'm gonna try and call my neighbor again. I know I do this a lot, but I mean he's gone, so it's donezo from here. Okay, fine. I guess the only viable number that I know I can use is this, and I think I should be. I'm gonna get more cat food. I feel like that's pretty important just to survive, you know. One pack of ciggies. I'm just gonna do 2 cans of cat food. I think that's gonna help me out a lot. So we're just gonna use that. I know I'm supposed to save, but like I'm gonna be honest with you, I totally blew it with my kombucha earlier. So I'm kind of just like I'm testing out some new grounds here. Hopefully no one dies. Well, actually, definitely no one's gonna die. Evicted group of FEMA. Let me see. Let me go up to my thing. There we go. My monitor has settled into your whatever neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? So there's people that actually did make a little house under there. Today is hospitality day. Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. It looks beautiful outside, though, in some form, in some way. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by female officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving to a former residence home. Now the sign man looks like a grim walk-up sign. Hello, we require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way, and it looks like we're and look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony, a place that used to be my hometown. When are you gonna get rid of all the visitors? If it was that simple, there'd be no need for female. Just let us do our jobs. We have the situation in control. I have to hand somewhere over you again? Yes, but this time we need 2. Doesn't matter who. Just hand over 2 residents now. Everything will be back to normal. No, I'm done. For fuck, have it your way. You enjoying the view behind me? This is what happens when stubborn a-holes like you get in our way. Resistance will happen again. We care about the city. Just give us people. Oh my gosh. We'll get them back to you soon. Thank you. What the heck, dude? Kitty! Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. I don't know how many lives have died here, but her presence is strong. You look like some kind of cultist. Perhaps I do. Is that such a bad thing? This is my shroud. There will be a need of it once I die. This way, there's no need to find cloth to wrap the dead. We don't believe in salvation, not unless it comes from death herself. She's already near. We're simply helping her cross the threshold. So what is it you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways new. Your house is perfect. Yes, yes, influence is strong here. What's happening? What's been happening here, anyways? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. I'm not exactly burning with excitement at the prospect. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Also, remind people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there will be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. Then I'll just shoot you all. You think we are few, all that carry the torch of a faith? Others will come while you sleep. They'll douse the walls with gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Well, where will you run? So perhaps let them stay. Yes, I doubt it'll take very long. So I guess I have no choice but to allow them to stay. That's crazy. So now I really gotta keep your distance, huh? Good, that improves the odds of your survival, unless you're a visitor. Why aren't you indoors? This isn't a damn game. Some people pity the visitors, think they can. I don't know. Get better. Think they can. I don't know. Get better. A couple days pass. They butcher everyone in the house. Then they run off and do it all over again. No justice. I don't hide. I am justice. I bring order. Let me guess. Is that a broom in your hands? Funny. That's a funny way of looking at it. Sure, it's a broom. I could sweep away the filth with my bare hands, but this just makes it easier. The most effective way, though, lock them up in a house and torch it. And anyone who feels sorry for the visitors might as well be one. How long are you planning on cleaning the filth? Hold it. You already asked your questions. Now I ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep aware? Well, I would say that guy, but FEMA, they know what they're doing. They got their ways of spotting visitor signs. Why would you bring them up? Suspicious. I've got someone I need to check on. I'll be back. You piqued my interest. Hmm. Giddy, giddy, giddy. Hello. You look kind of down. My coworker got taken down by FEMA. Morning check, same as always. They notice his eyes red. Damn it. And that's it. They hauled him off. Now I don't even know what happened to him, or if they ever let him out. And what if my eyes go red from lack of sleep? They're gonna drag me off to one of those effing quarantine zones too. I really don't want to say this, so I'm just gonna tell. Fine, what fine mean it even means in the middle of cataclysm? All these visitors, the signs, the damn sun. I thought it couldn't get worse, but every day it just gets crazier. Next thing you know, they'll say pubic hair is a sign of being a visitor, and the world will go even more batch crap. All right, I gotta move. Gotta get a move on. Take your order, and I'll be on my way. Get more cat food. Have a good night. Kitty, protect us. Protect us. Finally, some kind of shelter. Who did this to you? I did this to myself. I had to sacrifice eyes for keeping losing my mind. I thought I could erase the monstrous image of if I ripped them out. Now I see nothing but an endless void. You mean the pale man? What did you see? Trust me, you're better off knowing. To it, our sorrow is a feast, a buffet of grief. It gorges itself on fear, pain, our minds. My only mistake was wandering into the wrong place at the wrong time. It didn't even notice me at first. It was too busy devouring charred flesh, slowly consuming those blackened coal-like bodies right before my eyes. Dear God, I wouldn't wish the sight of it on my worst enemy. Come on in. Thank you. Maybe now I can finally get some rest. Damn, will it be harder to sleep without eyes to close? Oh my gosh. Oh, well, I definitely can't check your eyes if you're a visitor, buddy. Yeah, guess I'm in it for the long run in this game. Let's see. Good afternoon. You're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today, bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for the scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. Ah! Visitors aren't just hiding among us, they may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to visitors themselves. According to the new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as a harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some reports believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called non-new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultist may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. This is an evicted resident speaking. Burp, burp, burp. If FEMA kicked you out like they did us, we're sheltering in the basement of that burned house. Oh, that's like literally across from me. It's close to the hermit's place. I guess I'm the hermit. We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. I wonder if I could send them food. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. How do I do this? Oh, maybe I can call them. I mean, quite the assumption that I can reach out to them like that. So obviously I didn't get the kombucha. I'm kind of like on a, you know, World Thank You Day. Kind of just like shooting from the hip. I'm kind of like going for it. Well, Kitty, you're about to get fat because we need those cultists to stay alive. His little face, it's hard to read, but pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling you can sleep peacefully at night. Seems like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you. Thank you. Thank you, Kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. I like the cat. Let me see if I can call my neighbor. Oops. And I can be like, here, you can have my food. No. All right. Well, let's call for rest then and see if I can. I mean, obviously not, but I think it's like every other day or something like that. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna keep trying. I don't know what the cigarettes do. So if I smoke, it can ruin my teeth. Oh, so maybe I can smoke and it'll ruin my teeth for that purge man. So I know I can show my fingers. I know I can show my eyes. He might like constantly do a little check with me. So dark. So tell me, what do you see? You don't want to know, trust me. It's a mercy not to. I thought if I could stop seeing, I'd be free of that thing, but it's carved in me now. I still dream. It's always there. It visits often. So dark. I need to test you. You can check me all you want, but nothing will change. Well, let's see your teeth. By the way, they are the last witnesses. Huh, not perfectly white. I chew on the truth, choke on it until it clogged my throat. I clench my fist, my knuckles white as my gaze brushed over it. Now my hand grasps at emptiness, waiting for the sweet embrace of death to wipe it off from the. Man, maybe I should. And you, let me test you. Let's see your hands. Are they moving? Oof. Well, they're not exactly dirty. They're just kind of messed up. Good. It hasn't drained everything from you tearing your eyeballs. But I devoured, screamed, vomited, tore myself apart. Skull split wide, brain oozing through the walls. Walls, doors, windows, and it was there. Man. Let's see. Let's see if your ears. Did you hear that? Hmm? You look good. Quiet. Poor guy. Hoyo boya, hoyo boya. Who are you? Lost souls, just like the countless others who walk this blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal, and we have found the path for her, death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear, or the lashing of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia we clawed at the veil, seeking life's meaning, and lo, its answer was laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers. You look scared. Are you afraid? You're observant, Homer. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us it's neither heaven nor hell, that it's something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. If even he doesn't fully understand death, will we ever truly understand her. What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she is truly beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace our faith and steel our resolve. Only then we can cross the river of the dead and mountains. Blah blah blah. Death. Well, how long are you staying? Worry not, Homer. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and do not wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. It's so gosh darn hard. Why haven't you gone home? I've got kids home, and I don't want them to be afraid of me. I don't I don't want them to remember me like this. Let me think. Let them think I died out in the forest while putting out fires. I don't need to gather my strength if only someone will lend me some. Good question. My husband should be coming for us soon. I hope he can find a safe place to stay. Somewhere we can wait out the visitors' attacks and the sun's heat. That if it was, we'd all be wiped out in less than 10 minutes. I think he's right. This is the end. Yeah, sure. Did you hear about the sun that is exploding? Only found out tonight. So this is the end. Not even the slightest trace of our existence will remain. It's interesting to think about. Uh, Wait, so if I did smoke though, it will yellow my teeth, but it could redden my eyes. And then the purger is gonna skill check me, kind of like skill check me. He's probably gonna be like, dude, why are your eyes red? It's because I've been smoking. So I can do eyes and probably not my teeth though. Oh, Windows. An armed visitor hunter. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. Yeah, they're done. See you later, alligators. Kitty. Are you a visitor? Female officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting down something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. Two female officers stand by a lamppost staring at the hanging man. Looks like they finally got around to the main attraction of the area. They look clueless. They look like clueless detectives must be wondering how it got there without a ladder. Hello there, tell me, can I trust you? You're not with FEMA, are you? Trust me? Trust me with what exactly? With important information, of course. I need a safe place to hide out and continue my research. I'm carrying some documents with very sensitive information. We're taking kilotons of state secrets, all of which I plan to make public. What secrets? Brace yourself, my friend. The scales are about to fall from your eyes. Election rigging, proof the moon landing was fake, government mind control through fast food. Yes, really. And finally, the truth behind those potato flavored chips. What does that even mean? They're an abomination of science. Come on in. I knew you can trust you. Believe me, I seen the truth. Forget the lies you've been told. I don't know. I like your moxie, buddy. Also, I'm kind of like confident that since like my cat like is protecting me. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. But what a word it is! You know what I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't care. Detached, are we? Don't even care anymore. Let's fix that. If there are at least two of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Can you come back later? Shame. I'll leave for now. But before I go, let's try out that gamble. You alone? I'm not alone. Well, well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind, locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well, then, until we meet again, dork, get away from me. Can you tell me what's going on? It's so hot I can barely breathe and people are acting all weird. I'm gonna be honest with you, that's suspicious. Actually, come on in. I'm gonna test you and I'm gonna give you a FEMA notice. Shooting and fighting each other, I don't get it. Wait, you seriously don't know what's happening? See, I think that's suspicious because it's like they're claiming ignorance. It's almost as if like they just inhabited their bodies and they're just like, oh wait, like what's going on to my surroundings? Because when they're a visitor, they are like a newborn baby, like they just got reborn into the person's body. That's kind of like my theory crafting. Shooting and fight each other, I don't get it. Wait, seriously, you don't know what's happening? No, I don't. This news freaks me out, so I just tried to ignore it. But my parents watch it. One morning, I woke up and they were going crazy. Said they had to leave right away. That was a whole week ago. They still haven't come back. I keep waiting, but they're just gone. I need to know the truth. Where did they go? So please tell me what's happening. Visitors crawled out from the underground. You can't trust anyone. The sun's exploding. Okay, whatever. Oh God, what if those visitors things killed them? Crap. Why did they leave? Why didn't they take me with them? Maybe it's because you were the visitor. That's it. You're getting a notice. I don't even know what to think anymore. Maybe you don't trust me either. I don't. What am I supposed to do now? Come in? I don't know if that's a good idea. What if they come back and home and I'm not there? But maybe you're right. I should probably stay with you for now. Whoa, we got a full house, baby. Boo. He's not asleep. He should be. Where are your parents? Parents? Don't have any. Never did. Are there something we need? Okay, you're out of here, kid. Your butt is toast. What are you looking for? Wrong smell, wrong voice. Sorry, this house is wrong. Oh, okay. Giddy. World, thank you, day. World, thank you, day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, no one should die because my kitty's here. Good afternoon. News now for news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed through new challenges have emerged. All according to those latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new way of identifying signs of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that the FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. Any questions? Call FEMA. As always, stay where you are and wait for the extras. That's it for now. Up next, a report on the unfolding situation of the equatorial belt. Troubling news from countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and drought are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown, and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for updates. To everyone listening,
FEMA's trying to jam all signals to keep things under wraps. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. Herder. They're trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're lying. They're going to kill you. Run while you still can. Kitty. Pet the kitty. Pet the kitty. Kitty. Give the kid food. A kitty. A kitty, you're so cool. Diplomacy Day. Kitty, 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 kitty. Why do you worship death? Because death is the embodiment of mercy. We all feel her, but our fears are justified. Consider it well. Our world is no longer paradise, but a purgatory that torments us. And the question burns why? So much fear, pain, suffering. Do we not deserve peace? Death is a paradise we cannot comprehend. Religion attempts to simplify the image of heaven to soothe the woes of people. But is life ever so simple? The same goes for death. You cannot hope to understand her until you have felt her touch. Ah! Why do you worship death? Please, kind Homer, I hope you do not speak ill of death. She despises blasphemers who label her as unjust and punishes them most harshly. Her nature terrifies me, but our mentor says death may be the kindest of all gods. She does not bring famine, plague, or war. She simply grants rest, and we need to meet her. It's an interesting way to look at things. Where are you heading? To the land of the outsiders. Human life isn't eternal. We are merely guests of this earth. We once came, and lo, we shall leave. The outsiders must take this land next, settle here. Their arrival is not random, summoned by the same call that draws us. Death summoned them here. Kitty. What's in the basement? I mean, okay, the basement's unlocked, but like, what do I get to do here? Do I hide from the purger? I mean, that'd be an interesting. So dark. So is it better not having eyes? Hard to say. I know I'll never see it, that thing again, even if it kills me. I won't know what it was. It's strange. I don't know what your home looks like. It's hard to navigate. My eye sockets would ache if not for the meds. But at least I won't have to see that horror again. I'll adjust. Yet knowing what I saw, it's etched into my very being. I will carry it until the end of time. Got something to share? What are those papers? You wouldn't believe me, but what's in these files? Seriously, some of the it's actually pretty darn fascinating. Take a Take out this one, for instance. This theory is especially curious. It claims visitors aren't actually real. They're part of a secret government plan to prune the population. Quite a compelling read, and oddly, it kind of makes sense if you really think about it. Now, consider overpopulation is a known problem. Yes, it's simply the truth of our society. Suppose this is how the government has decided to handle it. I want to test that other guy. Where is he? Is he in the storage? No, of course not. He is his ear. What? Oh, okay. Man, I got a lot of people in my house, dude. All right, let's make I think I can make another delivery right now. So I'm gonna get more cat food. Honestly, name of the game, cat food. We're prolonging this bad boy as much as we possibly can. Nope. Okay. Well, hopefully I survive. Everyone's in the living room. Kitty. Pet the kitty, pet the kitty. Man, everyone's here. I think he's good. Let's see what this guy is. So gosh darn hard. Where's your uniform? Boss took it. There's not enough gear to go around anymore. A lot of people coughing up, dying on the job. We don't even have time to. My voice is giving out, I'm going to be honest with you. So I'm kind of done acting to pull the dead out of the blaze, the fire. And that was me actually coughing. Takes everything in the end. My voice is going out. But the bosses, they're more concerned about
the uniform. They forged decrees in the line like horseshoes, not a single one made for people. Oh no, where'd they go? I just want to know a story. I don't know. I just really want my parents to come back. They've taken care of me my whole life, and now I don't know what happened to them. Geez, I really hope they're okay. I can't imagine going on without them. So, like, when people seem to like not know what's going on, to me, that is like a sign of someone who's like potentially a bad person. Oh, okay, just tell me everything's gonna be fine. And like people who are like, oh yeah, whatever. So let's see the hands. Oh, okay, well, hmm, they look pretty clean to me. Normal hands. Never really thought about what the hands are supposed to look like. They're just, there. I'll leave them alone. Test you. Let me see. Let me see the ears. Okay. Ears look fine. I don't even know what's. Oh my goodness, he's normal. I need to test you. I guess let me see your eyes. Oh my goodness, this guy's normal. They're green. That's normal, right? Yes. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. I just need to gather my strength if anyone would lend me some. Any word from your husband? I haven't heard from him at all. He hasn't called or come to find us for some reason. Because something had happened to him? Perhaps he ran into trouble. Could you give him a call if it's not too much trouble? Okay, I'll give him a call. I know for sure he hasn't abandoned us. That's impossible. Even after he became completely fed up with my sister, he still helped me take care of her. He probably still on his way, and my sister seems a little better, so he's definitely coming. Everything will be fine once he gets here. I'm so sorry. This is the end. She's afraid of losing everything. I don't think we have anything to lose. We're nothing but specks of the dust. If I had to guess how she sounds like, but I'm kind of out of energy right now, but it's like we're nothing but specks of dust in a constantly expanding universe. No one has any need for us. There is no one else. If our planet disappears, no one will grieve us. There won't be anyone or anything left to grieve. But my sister, she's not terrified. She is terrified of that. Okay. If I had to guess how her cadence would be. Okay, so my theory went out the window. Man, I got way too many people. All right, well. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and bet skis. See what's going on. Whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at the remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took trophies. The madness of this world has gone too far. I wish I had my kombucha. Man, I blew it. I'm so exhausted from reading. Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon, but until then, how many innocent lives will be lost in the cause? Kitty! I forgot to call the husband. I'm so stupid. On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gasoline and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know how these people are in quarantine? Yeah, seriously, dude. Don't be crazy. We need more people. It's only the way to avoid a catastrophe. Wait, where are those people that you took? Cut the bullcrap. The world's about to end. Keep playing the games and we'll take everyone in the house. What the F is your point of your agency if nothing you're doing is working? I'm out of patience. I'm not arguing with you. Either we break down the door and clear out the whole dang rat nest, or you hand over the two people right now. You're not the first one to try and resist us. We'll deal with you too. I'm not handing anyone. It's like you're talking to a effing wall. Here's what's gonna happen if you don't cooperate. We break down your door, take everyone. We leave you behind to die alone. Oh, there goes the cultist. So we're taking two people now. Then we'll be on our way. That's just horrible. All right, cool. Well, I'm sorry. Wait, they're all dead? You took our only chance for us. I'm sorry. Uh, I'm back. Try to find someone I mentioned. Try to find that someone I mentioned. No luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is calling visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town or this block? What if they only show one or two signs? then you enact justice as quickly as possible. Visitors feed on the weakness of people soft-hearted. That's how people get killed on their own homes. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jean jacket? He's got a kid, little girl, not sure how old. His wife, well, F the wife. Hmm. Show me you're not one of them. Any part will do. You got a gun? F if I care. We'll both go down shooting then. Well, I'll show you my eyes because I already know I cleared myself. Come on, use your dang fingers, open them wide. Huh, not showing any signs, huh? Great, that's just effing great. You realize what just one normal visitor can do in one single night? One slip up, everyone's dead. You're clear for now, but I see something even slightly off about you. I'm putting one right between your eyes. Not now, though. Got bigger things to deal with. Man, this guy. Thought we were friends. Okay, well, I just was that RNG or could I have avoided that? That's crazy. Well, I think this run is completely malfunctioned. Good afternoon. You're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable and the recent lockdown still remains. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of the cult have been sighted on the outskirts of the city. Some suggest they may prepare a ritual which appears to involve open flames. FEMA believes this group may have directly involved in the recent attacks of the quarantine zone. Unfortunately, due to ongoing situations, neither FEMA nor military can spare a dedicated task force at this time. I should have gave the one of the papers to the burnt dude to assist in these trouble times. The agency has now also announced a new identifying sign: fungal growth under the underarm. Oh my gosh! As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's at least for now. Up next, an update of one on conditions at the poles. The sun strikes yet again. Scientists have released troubling new projections on our global climate. If the current heat wave does not subside, meltwaters from the polar ice caps may lead to catastrophic flooding. Researchers continue to investigate the cause of the ongoing climate anomaly, but no answers so far. That's all for now. Stay tuned for updates. Mm-hmm. Let's see what the radio says. So I've yesterday I live streamed and I died from that purger guy. They shouldn't have burned the bodies. It's drag. If they'd remains, it wouldn't have continued. So I'm actually in uncharted territories right now because I'm a little bit farther into the game right now. Because now I knew that I just have to show my eyes. I think I should show my fingernails, and then I'll smoke a cigarette and then show my teeth. So that way it's like, oh, it's yellow from smoking. You know what I'm saying? So that way, so I already showed my eyes. I don't need to show my eyes anymore. I already passed that vibe check. All right, let me. Okay, well, first things first. That girl is gone. Leave her alone. No, not really though. I recently found out I have an older sister from my dad's first marriage, but oh crap, grandma. I think I just figured out my parents might have gone. What if my grandma was actually a visitor and killed them, or FEMA took them away? Why didn't they stay? Why didn't they take me with them? Why? I won't last here on my own. Why did they leave me behind? Man, it's so gosh darn hard. The forest has been especially dry recently, so catches easily. The fires are just one of the misfortunes that have befallen us, like those visitors from the underground. But fate still has more in store for us. Maybe we've gone so far. The best we can hope for is a peaceful death. You know, I've considered taking this home as a gift. Taking this home as a gift, but I'll give it to you instead. It's a necklace. Uh, not much to look at, you know, but it's made of the dead bees that once turned honey into the sun. Did I really get something from you? Hmm. Okay, so I guess I should have Oh man, I think I missed this one right here. I missed this cutscene, I guess. Yeah, who's this? Your wife and sister. Your wife gave me the. I'm just gonna say that. You sound like you're trying to demand a ransom. I'm afraid I don't have any left to give, and soon there won't be anyone left either. Your wife is doing fine. She probably is still holding on to her sister. She never really knew how to let go. How unfortunate for her, surrounded by nothing but weak people. That's why I chose to leave her, you know. I just can't take it anymore. The sun, the visitors is so terrifying. I feel paralyzed. I just want it to end. There's only one way out. Do you understand? Please tell her I love her. Actually, don't say anything. Just make sure she doesn't come looking. I don't want her to know that I didn't take her with me. Thank you for calling and for listening. Goodbye. Oh, that's depressing, bro. We need more cat food. Or should I just get a? I should just get kombucha. I'm just gonna get kombucha. Yeah, just give me kombucha, dude. We need to continue this another time. Thank you. Well, that's just sad. Kitty, pet the kitty. I doubt this does anything, but it makes me feel good. You're the only thing that makes me feel good. Fine, F you too, dude. Maybe the kombucha will like rot my teeth a little bit, you know? So dark. You're looking rough. Perhaps I need to comb my hair. I had a dream last night. I was walking along the tram tracks, heading home, houses, trees. I heard the trolley coming and stepped into the side. I turned around and I saw something snatch a man in the street. It moved so fast I could barely see it, but I knew it was. I ran after the trolley, but I never got close. I'll never reach it. Never reach the truth that hides at the end of line. Then I woke up. Got something to share? Still digging through those papers? Precisely. And I've got plenty where those came from too. If you're interested, here, take a look at this. It claims that female are the visitors. And since those suits they wear cover them head to toe, there's no way to test them. Seems plausible. So, I mean, that's actually kind of interesting, fascinating, particularly where they note FEMA really stands for Facility for Eradicating Mankind Altogether, or perhaps it was something else. I need to test you. By all means, just be aware testing me could lead you learn things you wish you hadn't. Testing me could lead you learn things you wish you hadn't. Okay, whatever, buddy. Let me take your photo. A photo? Yeah, I know, right? Oh, photos can be trusted. They can be altered, manipulated, erased, but this is the moment. Can't be tampered with. I mean, you say that, but it's like you still need to document things. Pretty hairy. Okay, so far I like what I see. Let me test you one more time. Let me see your teeth. I mean, they're not perfectly white. Like, I can see some discoloration. I don't have a shooting pencils, don't you see? Okay, you're actually clean. Huh. Interesting. Hey, buddy. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't do anything for your sister. I really couldn't do anything, man. I need my kombucha now. Those bodies of those who are hiding in your neighbor's basement burn under the midday sun. The dogs feeding them have fled, perhaps scared. What if they ran? What if they ran not from FEMA but from something worse? Cultists are tied up in the bonfire site. Yikes! If they decide to sacrifice themselves, thought twists your mind. Fear of death has clouded all reason. People are willing to do the unspeakable. When this kind of madness happens only after a few weeks, it's terrifying to imagine what will come next. Cheruskis. I didn't even check the other rooms, man. Or this room. I think they're empty, right? Hmm. Burning houses, Blige Street. Screams echo in the distance. You know this madman. You know that madman is behind all this. Could be your house next. Will he come tomorrow? Next week? You'll likely meet the lunatic face to face. It's only a matter of time. Well, we'll fight, and I'll fight him. Delivery. What happened to you, man? My friend got killed. He went to drop off an order, and the homeowner. People are lost their freaking minds. Why the hell would that asshole think a regular delivery guy is dangerous. Why kill him? What the F for? I'm sorry, man. Remember when I said being a delivery guy helps me take my mind off stuff? Feels like that's not working anymore. I keep seeing tired, grim, bitter faces, plus those endless morning checkups with the FEMA staff pointing guns at us. This whole mess. I'm sick of all this. I just want it to be over. All right, take your order. I'm gone. I'm sorry, buddy. Have a good night. Okay, I'm gonna save. I'm exhausted. I actually want to. I'll use it now. I actually want to record some VR gaming, so it will be posted onto um, my YouTube channel, and it'll just be a video. So be prepared for that, and I will see you guys later until the next stream. And we're not starting soon. We're ending